Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. It's the Urge to Game here. We are doing another Real Racing 3 video. It's a how to master video in preparation for the upcoming US Grand Prix. We're in the great United States of America at the Cota circuit, and before we start, I'd like to ask you guys to subscribe. 86% of you guys watching unsubscribed, which is absolutely mental, but if you could just hit that subscribe button, really would mean a lot. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Starting off the lap, what you want to do is stay on the right hand side of the track, because the first corner is a left hand corner. You have to turn left, and this essentially is where you pretty much want to start braking. It is an uphill, so gravity does kind of help you slow down, but you have to brake just before this line. In previous years you could brake on the line or slightly after, but you brake on the line, go over this curb. Once you're over the curb and the car can settle itself, you start accelerating again, point yourself towards the outside corner. I'm somehow going around the track even though I'm here, but anyway, you point yourself here and then turn and get over to the right, run over this curb. It spits you onto the outside curb on the left hand side of the track. It's going to spit you a little bit more deep, something more like this, and then what you have to do is kind of start pointing the car towards the right, because the next S is a left-hander, and they're S's, so it's left, right, left, right, left, right, pretty much like that. And so you get onto this curve and you can start seeing the S. You go flat out through the left corner, flat out through the right S, and then through this S you have to brake. You brake for this S because the next one is completely flat out. It's a very long winding S. All of this completely flat. You do run deep. This is all flat out. And then here you have to brake for this next corner. You have to try and get to the right as much as possible, but don't jerk the steering wheel because you can lose the back end, especially if you play with no assists. The back end will just snap out. So nice smooth steering after you brake, flat out through here, and then push forward a little bit more. Here you have to do the opposite of that corner because it's the right hand corner, so get onto the left, flat out through here. Also on this curb, run flat out. It's going to put you wide here, and then there's a little kink. Touch the curb on the inside, completely flat, stay on the right hand side and brake. Right after the advertisement board, that red advertisement board, that's when you have to start braking, because that's the latest you can brake to make the next corner and carry some decent speed through. So around here you have to brake, like once it goes over you, like a split second later, start braking, and then you have to just run over this yellow curb. I like doing that, but be careful because that corner can cut your time and it will delete it, say you went off track, so be very careful there. And now on the main straight, pretty straightforward really. It's just completely straight. I need a straight count of how many times I said the word straight, but anyway, I stay on the right hand side of the track because the next corner is a left-hander, and you have to kind of brake. You do brake a little bit late, like when you start seeing those two little bollards at the end of the corner there, that's why. Oh, when you look, you see the blue ahead. I don't normally see the blue because I play with cockpit cam, so I can't really see it, but you have to brake very late into this corner. The best thing I can say for it is just trial error. Just keep on doing it over and over. Brake late, go wide, go off the track, that's fine, but you're learning there. Don't go over the green, obviously that will count as going off track and will delete your time. Here you have to get onto the left hand side of the track because the next corner is a right hander, obviously, so for the best run you have to do that. Get over, touch that sausage curb a little bit, switch onto this curb, and this is flat. After you get over that curb completely flat out, and you brake here in the middle of this sector, so after that little kink just behind us there on the right, well, if you're driving it's on the left, but yeah, that's when you have to brake. You brake very late into the corner. So after this little kink you start braking here, which is extremely deep, and it's pretty dumb to think about just how late you have to brake here, because this corner is literally just right here. You brake and go through it. I kind of do it in the middle of the track, which probably isn't the best. I should probably go a little bit outside so I can get a better run through, but that doesn't matter. This next part is very quick, very fast. You touch the apex on the entrance and you also touch it on the exit of this corner. Like, it's pretty crazy. So this is what you do, completely flat out. You go over the curb on the entrance of the corner, it'll run wide, that's fine, and then here you touch the curb as well, over this white line, and brake. Like, you brake very late into this corner. Again, this is kind of a trial and error corner. You need to just do it over and over again to kind of gauge where you need to brake. I've done it a lot, so I kind of know where to brake. I can't really explain it, but you have to brake quite deep into that corner. Run wide on here to prepare for the next corner on the right hand side of the track. Again, get your wheels over that yellow curb, flat out towards the line, and that is a lap complete. Circuit of the Americas. 5 minutes. I did a 5 minute lap, but obviously when you do it all flat out, it's gonna take longer. So let's get into the hot lap. Across the line, that's much more like a 1:21.4, which is pretty decent. It's not the fastest time. Like I've said before, these videos aren't gonna show you the fastest way around the track. Like it's gonna just help you improve, to show you which corner you have to take at what speed and how you should take the corner. That's what my video is about, just to help you find time. I'm obviously not gonna set world record times, but yeah, 3,000th in the world. I'm in the top 5%, so that's not too bad. Thank you guys for the incredible support, and yeah, please like and subscribe. Peace.